So there's one thing that's in every top 200 paid game in the iPhone store, iPad, iOS. One thing that always matters. Only connection thing I can find. Right? Some of them are casual, some of them are easy to learn, some of them are hardcore, right? But they all have this. And that is a sense of progression, right? This is why there's so many building games in the top 200. Clash of Clans is probably the best one out there right now, but there's tons of them. There's Farmvilles and Evanies, Clash of Clans. Just so many I don't even know. Like, what's that list? Kingdoms of Camelot. Right? What is that? Dragon City, Underworld Empire. All of these things. I think, that's mud. Right, but just look at how many builders I put on this list, especially in the top. Clash of Clans, Modern War, Game of War, Heyday, Pet Rescue. All of these things are building games. And the reason they're monetizing so well is building games drive home the sense of progression. Everything you do in a building game is driving progression. Every time I make gold, that is a permanent keepsake. I've made the gold until I've spent it. I see it in a bar or in a GUI somewhere, then I spend that gold and it converts to another permanent progression thing. I build a building or an upgrade a building. Right? And this cycle just continues. Earn more gold, build more things, earn more resources, get more purple stuff in Clash of Clans, right? Build more stuff, upgrade my troops, just upgrade, build, upgrade, build, upgrade, build, upgrade, build, right? That's all you do the whole game.
Quick question. So let's say you get tired of the same progression. Are there other algorithms you could convert to in order to have them on a different track?
Of course. I can't answer no to that question, I don't think. But here's the thing. If you put in like a little mini game, right, you're still going to want to come back to this progression system of giving them gold or something.
Yeah.
Because progression system makes it feel worthwhile. I've progressed, right? That's that feeling when you play. You play for 5 minutes, you do a bunch of commands, you get a bunch of gold, but what's really important, it's not the gold you get, it's that sense of progression. You want to make sure you get that feeling into your game. If you want to be in the top 200, you can make money outside of the top 200, right? An indie studio doesn't need to be in the top 200 games. They can have a collectible card game that doesn't drive home the sense of progression, but still gives them some collectability, and they'll do fine, right? How much does each person need to make? $250,000 a year? A 4-man studio can do that, right? Big studios, $1 million a year, I don't know if that covers the salaries. You got 50 employees, each making $50,000 a year at least, plus rent, plus electricity, right? They need more than that. They need to be in the top 200. They need a sense of progression, and they need to drive it home every single time. But if you're going to think of one thing to put into your game, this is it.